Yes, I think there is. I think it is going to be a protracted negotiation, possibly taking many months. There are short-term liquidity issues which may be addressed, but in the big scheme of things, there seem to be some entrenched stances being taken left, right and centre. And listening to the new finance minister, although he is open to negotiation, obviously he's making some pretty firm comments about the plight in which Greece finds itself. And there's another new development this morning in that Greece has refused, apparently at first sight, to sign off on extensive new sanctions against Russia, which, although it's a different subject, just reminds one of the quite radical left-wing nature of Syriza generally, and the fact that negotiation with such a party may be very difficult. Well, I don't think it's enough to avoid a severe recession in Russia this year of a nature of 3 or 4%, and probably next year as well. And one fears that the current or the recent resurgence in violence in the Ukraine is an example of Putin doing what I've been afraid might happen, using foreign adventures to deflect attention from domestic economic problems. Creating, if you like, a greater feeling of nationalism, if you like, fomenting nationalism and trying to deflect the public's attention from it. Ultimately, one hopes those adventures don't go too far, but I don't think it'll work anyway if the economy crumbles. So that's the one thing that'll really bring Putin down, I think. Well, I think the West, indeed, I mean, with the EU being at the forefront of this, will be keen to bend over backwards to help. It's clear the way the lines are drawn here, and the fear is that that sort of help, particularly a pull of Ukraine towards the EU, is the thing that started all this in the first place. You could say that was an ill-judged adventure on the part of the EU to try and do that, to pull Ukraine away from Russia. That was always going to drive Putin to retaliation in some sense. But I think, going back to the aid, yes, I think the West will be very keen to help.